So you found your way to your kingdom, and the way is no fab and semen retention. You've been practicing, you've had a few relapses, you've been mad at yourself, but overall, you want to stay on the journey. That's for one category. Another category, from day one, you have not had a relapse. You stay strong. You're going strong. You're proud of yourself. And guess what? I'm proud of you too. Even the guys who relapsed are proud of you because you've had the guts. But now you realize that this is a life that you desire earnestly, truthfully, seriously. And you're wondering what to do next. What do I do? I'm still in the same environment, hanging around the same people, or at least in the same city, in the same state, in the same job. What do I do? Well, those of us who have been on this journey for a minute have faced the same questions or concerns, and we have found some answers. I want to share a few answers with you. Truthfully, this is a lifestyle. You ought to be thinking lifestyle. Lifestyle as in no fab, semen retention is who I am, baby. I'm joining my brothers and sisters in the world, and this is who I've become. I have found my kingdom, and I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna milk it. I'm gonna capitalize on it. This is the life that I am living now, which means you can't continue thinking those old thoughts. You are worthy, baby. You have power, baby. You're a man of purpose right now, or at least you are becoming a man of purpose. The city you live in, do you like it? Is it in congruence with your new life, with your new lifestyle? What is the energetic footprint of that city? Some cities have a low energetic footprint. Cities with a high rate of crime, and cities with a high rate of death, violence. That's a city with a low vibratory footprint. Remember now, as you retain your semen, you will become more and more spiritual. So you can't stay around low energy like that. You have to find a place with people whose energy resonates with yours. That's what I had to do. Although the city that I used to live in didn't have such a low energetic footprint or identity to it, but however, after living there for 15 years, I felt like I knew I had a large community there. I had been in business there. I had been in many relationships there. I had partied, and that's where I was for 15 years. So after 15 years, there was a certain energetic ceiling over me, and I wanted to change that. And I wanted to find an area, a city with people with higher energetic vibrations who can resonate with me more than that old city. So what I did, I moved to Atlanta, and I've been here for 4 years, and I'm telling you, everybody that I've met is nice. I resonate with the people. I resonate with the successful people. They're so helpful. They're so cooperative, because the men that I have become need to be in this environment in order for me to have the success that I desire. How about the people? You want to be around people who think like you. You want to be around people, if you're going for a job interview and you choose to disclose that they're not going to tell you, oh, it's just a job interview. What do you mean you can't tell me what company you're going to interview with? I've been told that by a woman. Oh, it's just a job interview. You know, anything can happen. You might get it, you might not get it. I don't need that negativity. I'm not going to date you no more. I'm going to stop dating you right there. And I did. I don't need that. So you got to Move yourself out of that old energy. And another reason to move is that this is where you did all your fapping, baby. This is where you did all your lusting, all your fapping, all your misery, all your suffering. That energy is still around. Now you can do energetic cleansing, I believe in that, but there is so much you can do. This is a new lifestyle, baby. You need to move out. You need to go somewhere else. Now, if you're married, it might be different. If you're caring for your elderly parents, everybody's situations is going to be different. But I'm talking to a few guys who are like I was. They're living by themselves. They're just dating, and they can just pick up and go. Go, find another job, start a new business, and live that life that they truly desire. You got to make it happen. You got to own this new life. Remember now, the energy of fapping is a low energy. It's a depressive energy. Okay? It's a self-hating energy. So if you've been in a city, you've been in the same house, in the same apartment where you've been fapping for the past 5 years or 10 years, it's time to get out, baby. And if you've been doing it around the same people, it's time to get out. How about the same woman? Well, if you've been dating the same woman and that's who you had the most or your worst experiences with, I'm sorry to break it to you, but I've had to do it. I've had to walk away from a 5-year relationship. I loved her, she loved me, and to a certain extent I still do, and I think she still does. And she's I don't know what she's doing with her life right now, but I needed to leave that energy behind. I needed to end that toxic cycle, because I was the toxic cycle. My habit was the toxic cycle. Spilling my semen all over the places was my problem. So I needed to remove myself from the old environment and plant myself into a new environment where now I reign, baby. I'm in my prime, baby, as the season is concerned, okay? I'm happy. Things are going for me. I'm meeting new people. People are willing. Business is good. Work is good. I mean, it's a lifestyle. It's not just stop fapping and start semen retention. No, baby, it's a new world. Family members, I'm sorry to tell you, but some of them you're going to have to leave behind. You're going to have to, because they may not understand what you're doing. And they may try to object into your situation, you know, your statements, or whenever you talk about semen retention. You know, really what I'm saying is you have to look at this thing from a new perspective. That is, this is a lifestyle. This is a whole new life. This is a whole new you. This is a you that nobody else knew. Even you didn't know this new man. So that's the man that you are now constructing. You know, you knew the old man. That man is gone. At least that man is being deconstructed right now. And as in the language of the Bible, you are putting on a new man, as though you were putting a new coat. You're putting on a new man. This man now is created in the likeness and the image of God. The universe, baby. The real stuff. This new man is courageous. This new man is positive, has high self-esteem, has positive self-esteem. This is a man of power. This is a man of presence. This is a man of enthusiasm and magnetism, baby. That's the new man that you are now constructing. You are now an engineer. You're engineering a new man. Oh man, new mindsets, new philosophies, new ways of living life, new ways of seeing life. Oh, and you are a pillar of strength. You are a pillar of power. You need to spend time meditating, contemplating on this new reality of your life. Forget about you just want to stop fapping. Forget about you just want to do semen retention, because that thing is what makes legends. So you need to start thinking of yourself as a legend, baby. You need to start thinking of yourself as a Viking, as a knight, as a warrior. and you're courageous, and you're gonna pick up and you're gonna change this whole life. You're gonna pick up and throw and trash your old life and construct a new man and a new life. You know, in my journey, I've moved several times. I moved out of Orlando, Florida to New Orleans, Louisiana. Didn't like the people. Had the best fun there though, on Bourbon Street. Party all night with several girls, right? Then I moved to Atlanta. It's different journeys, you know. It took lots of stuff. It took a lot of changes. It took a lot of effort. But the rewards are amazing. The results are amazing. I would do it all over again. I'm here to report to you. You got to understand, I'm not just shooting a YouTube video I'm not making money off this. I've bought my equipment in 2017 and 2018. I've been waiting to clear some things out of my life first, so I can get to this point where I can focus on creating the content, so I can have the mindset. I had a great day yesterday. I went to bed late. I stayed in bed to rest my body a little bit. I got up, took a good shower, cold shower that is, and I'm here shooting a video. I haven't even had breakfast yet. Well, I ate 2 oranges and I had some vegetable juice, but basically I'm gonna have brunch whenever. Well, actually it's gonna be lunch. It's 2:15 now in the afternoon, but I'm sharing with you because I'm the hero who's gone through the hero's journey, right? I've fought all my battles, my darknesses. I've fought my shadow sides, lots of them. I've flipped my mind upside down. I've gone into my subconscious mind and pulled out the bad weeds and the desire for fapping and the desire to chase after women, the low self-esteem desires. I've pulled all of those bad weeds out, and I've planted good seeds in there, right? I've fought the dragon, and I've gotten the Holy Grail. I've gotten the prize, which is me, life in me, God in me, my presence, which is this juice, baby. I've gotten the prize, clarity, direction, purpose. I've gotten the prize. And now, as the hero's journey says, I am back to report that to you. I am back to talk to you. I am back to encourage you. I am back to motivate you. I am back to push you. Hey, yes, we need a little push every once in a while. And I'm an Aquarius, so I'm good for that. I am back with the good news. I am back with the Holy Grail. I'm telling you, I've been and I've come back. It's a beautiful journey. It takes heart, it takes courage, but you can do it. You know, on this journey, you will have many suitors. You will have many suitors. You know, women will be all over the places. I mean, I'm talking about significant women, respectable women, good jobs, great positions, living by themselves, beautiful, nice shape. But you know, you may decide to enjoy the presence like I do. Entertain the presence for a little while. Tap that for a little while and walk away with my semen. But you're not thinking relationship. You're not thinking giving yourself away. You're not thinking having a family with them. You're not thinking, oh my gosh, she's so hot, you know, I gotta make her the one. You're no longer on this BS of the one. You know there's no one. You know there are special ones, but there is no one. So you're not making no girl the one. It doesn't matter how beautiful she is. It doesn't matter how much money she's making. you're thinking yourself. You're thinking my brothers in the world. You're thinking of creating valuable contents. You're thinking of creating businesses that are going to help the world. You're thinking of accomplishing your destiny. You're thinking of stepping into your destiny. You're not thinking of giving yourself away to a woman and let her own you and let her have you. No, you're too big for that. A woman can't have you. A woman can't own you. And because now that you know yourself, that you know that you're powerful, you're just happy and contented being yourself. Just be in your space, do your own self. Do you. You know? I encourage you to take this new perspective. This is about a lifestyle. This is deconstructing your old life and constructing a new life and a new man. Look at your city. Look at your house. Look at your apartment. Look at the people around you. Look at your girlfriend, whether you're living with her or not. If those things remind you of the old life, of the fapping life, of the depressive life, of the low self-esteem life, you need to get rid of them. You need to transport yourself somewhere else. Move to a place with people more like you, with the same energy like you, who are pursuing themselves and goals and dreams like you. You gotta understand, your environment puts you in a trance state. Your environment puts you in a trance state. The famous saying, man is a product of his environment. As soon as you finish watching this video and you go back to the environment you've been living for the past 5, 10, 6, 7 years, that environment has the power to engulf you back into that trance state. And then you're gonna come back here for another video to perk you up, right? To wake you up, and then you're gonna go back to that old environment. You are the environment. So since you're a new man now, create a new environment. I encourage you. We're here for you. We've come back to tell you that, yes, keep going. We got you, baby. We have the report, and the report is good news, is that we are kings and we are gods, and we inherit the earth. Such a beautiful earth. Kings, stay in your kingdom. Stay positive. Stay wonderful. Stay on top of your grind. Keep rewiring your brain. But go back home and think, is this city really serving me? Are these people really serving me? What do these people remind me of? What does this city remind me of? What does this girlfriend remind me of? What do my family members remind me of? If they remind you of the broken you, if they remind you of the low you, if they remind you of the powerless you, you know it's time to, because you are no longer powerless. You are no longer broken. You hear me? You are now coming into the realization that you are king and you have entered your kingdom. Welcome. We have been waiting for you. Namaste. Until next time, stay in your kingdom.